What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back. Shout out to everybody, man. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who support me. DS1 Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Shout out to everybody, man. If you haven't yet, make sure y'all go check out the Black History Month series of 2019. That's the Black History Month series of 2019. Make sure y'all go and check that out. I do that every year right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Go and check that out. Y'all could just go to my playlist section and you'll see them. They're there. Um so go and check that out. Also, go check out the Real Relationship series. The Real Relationship series. Go and check that out. Um I got episode 4 coming. Um, Go check out episode 1 through 3. Salute to my brother Muhammad. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for always supporting. Like I said, go check out episodes 1, 2, and 3. Episode 1 was Date on Your Level. Episode 2 is The Representative. Episode 3 is Tangibles versus Intangibles. My brother Mr. Sutton, shout out to you, bro. Thanks for the support, man. You already know, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Also, I wanted to say salute to my brother Black Worlds. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Um, but as y'all can see, I've been making a lot more um male-driven content, because as I always have attempted to do here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, um was to encourage my brothers, was to encourage black men, and to encourage brotherhood, you know, because we need that. We need that solid foundation, that unity between us, just as us being black men. We all need to be on one accord. And when I say on one accord, I don't mean agreeing with everything, but at the end of the day, we must have the same goal. The end goal must be the same. And I think for the most part, the brothers that I kick it with and I'm cool with, you know, um, or just the brothers I listen to, we pretty much all have the same end game in mind, you know. So, um, don't be surprised, or don't be shocked, like, oh, DS1 is just talking about men now, and this is what I've always done. I've always um tried to uplift my brothers, because at the end of the day, we are the men. And at the end of the day, men do need support. This is why it's important we support each other as men, and don't be afraid to. And we must support each other on all levels, you know? So if you're subscribed to a brother and you like content, you feel like it's helpful, you feel like it'll help other brothers, including yourself, support them. Support them as much as you can, man. Even if, every time you go on the live stream and you hit the like button, or if you could do a little more, throw a brother $1 or $2. You know, we understand that it's hard out here. We not expecting you to drop $10, $20 every time a stream come on. You know, but show what I'm saying is us brothers have to begin to show appreciation for each other. You know, we have to show that. We have to show solidarity. And the way we do that is by, you know, compensating each other. We must compensate each other. You know, we must show financial support. You know, we cannot think that unity and organization is not going to take finances. Let me repeat that. We cannot think as men that unity and organization is not going to take money. If we're going to be a brotherhood, it's just going to take money, because we got to upkeep our organization and we got to upkeep ourselves. You know? And that's what it is at the end of the day. We can't ignore that as men. We got to stop acting like money is not an issue. Stop running from that. We got to get money. You know, we have to get money. You know, stop making money taboo. You know, a lot of us as black folk, you know, we try to make money taboo. Can't do that. And making money taboo is not going to get you to no money either. I had to learn that. Stop always speaking bad about money. Because guess what that's going to do? That's going to cut off a blessing from coming your way. You know, stop trying to shit on the guys who are financially well off. You know, go in there and support them. Even if you could drop them $2, $5. You know, some of y'all brothers got to cut that shit out, man. Stop thinking because a brother got money that you don't need to support him. You don't need to donate. Oh, well, that brother got this, and look how that brother dressed, and he don't need my money. We got to stop acting like that with each other. That's weak shit. That's weak shit. We got to stop doing that to each other. Shout out to Suge, man. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for tuning in, man. You know, we got to stop doing that. My brother FB Blue, shout out to you, my brother. Thanks for tuning in. You know, we got to stop being cheap with each other. And I'm not talking about cheap like you can only donate $1 or $2. I'm talking about cheap on the way we look at each other. You know, we got to stop doing that. Good morning, Afrocentric. Thanks for tuning in. You know, we got to stop treating ourselves like bimbos, man. Assalamu alaikum, Coco. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. You know? And as you see the title of the show, family, the undermining and the minimalization of the black male struggle. And see, we have to stop, as men, we have to stop undermining each other. See, when you got people that says, Oh well, he don't need no donations. He he drive this kind of car and he look like this. What you doing is you're undermining him. I'm from New York, Coco. I'm from New York. Currently reside in North Carolina, but I'm from New York. But my family is Muslim. My family is Muslim. My mother's side of the family is Muslim, and her father's side is you might as well say Muslim too, because they 5%ers. So, you know. Um, but like I was saying, we gotta stop looking at each other like that. You know? Or I already knew that, Coco. I checked out your channel a while ago. I know. I know. But we gotta stop treating each other like that. We gotta stop undermining each other. Oh, he don't need that. Why he need my money? It's not about the money. It's about you showing gratitude to your brother. You see? Because we can't sit here and talk about everybody else undermining us as black men, but then we do it to ourselves. We got to stop treating each other like this, brothers. Stop thinking it's always about a free ride. You see? We can't continue to live like that. We can't continue to treat each other like that. Because then other people who watch us treat each other like that, they could easily slip in and treat us the same way. Or try to, and then when we give them some pushback, the first thing they're gonna come out and say is, oh, well, that's the way y'all treat each other. People are only gonna treat you the way you treat yourself. You see? So if we stop undermining each other as black men, stop being crabs, stop competing with your brother. Good morning, Ty. Peace to you, baby girl. But if we stop undermining each other, minimalizing our struggle as black men together, because a lot of brothers do that. I see it all the time on YouTube. Oh well, that brother make $90,000 a year. I don't need to donate to him. Says who? Why you feel you don't have to donate to him because how much money he makes? Exactly, bro. Exactly, Mr. Sutton. And that's my whole point. That's my whole point. A lot of brothers are cheap because we selfish. And that's a fact. That's a fact. We selfish. But then we sit up here and cry about nobody caring about us. Oh, it's open season on us. But we fire on each other. Shout out to my sis, Poetic Kels. Great to see you, sis. We got to stop that selfish shit between us. Always finding an excuse, why to be combative with the next brother. Always finding a reason to disagree. Always finding a reason to talk down on a person. Doug the Diplomat, shout out to you, my brother. We gotta stop this silly shit. See, if you gonna be selfish, you not cut for You're not cut for organization. You're not cut for brotherhood. If you're going to be selfish, if it's all about you, then let it be all about you. But stay over there where you're at. If you're going to be a hater, if you always trying to critique what somebody else is doing because you don't agree with it, you're a hater. See, understand what a hater is. A hater is when you don't like somebody because they're doing some shit that you're not doing, or they're doing some shit that you want to do, but you haven't worked hard enough yet to be there. So you mad at that person in their position. That's a hater. That's a hater. And this is where you get the undermining at. Dudes get on panels, and because they may not like the reception that you get from women. So when they get on a panel with you, they throw little slick shots at you. Because they don't like the fact that women like you. So we get on there and start throwing little ad hominem attacks, saying little slick shit. These are the things that keep us divided. This is what make a lot of dudes say, listen, man, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I don't got time for it. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta stop this shit, black men. And the way we do it is by showing solidarity. Now, let's get to the women. Because for the most part, the minimalization of our struggle and the undermining of what we go through is pretty much exhibited by our women. And every black man that's been with a black woman in a relationship, at some point or another, you've heard it's not as hard as you say it is. The system ain't against you. You could do anything everybody else does. If that was the goddamn case, then why do we get the harshest consequences? Perfect example. Robert Kraft. If I'm not mistaken, this man just walked out of court. Right? R. Kelly. Right? R. Kelly's a demon. You know, Bill Cosby, he's a demon. Look what he did to these women. But none of y'all talk about Ben Roethlisberger, who caught 3 rape charges in 1 year, 3 sexual assault charges, and rape. This man raped 3 women and sexually assaulted 3 women. So, if it was equal, then why didn't Ben Roethlisberger go to jail? Why didn't Ben Roethlisberger get embarrassed and trashed in the media so much that he can't play football no more? Huh? Where's Bill at? Where's R. Kelly getting ready to go? Since it's so equal. And then you're gonna have some silly niggas that come out and say, well, they didn't have enough evidence on Ben. Isn't that what they always say? About the white criminal versus the black criminal? Isn't that, like, come on, man. Come on. And see, part of cooperation that we need from our women is to understand our struggle as black men. Shout out to the God Zeus Flippy. Shout out to my brother Rob. Thanks for tuning in, brothers. That's what we need too. We need y'all to understand what we're actually up against. See, because with the things that we have to deal with, we don't need to hear those white supremacist talking points from our women. Because if you're a black man that's out in this world and have tried to become something and have tried to do something, you know that there's not an even playing field. You know that. Even the affluent black men. You see? Everybody gets their nigga wake up call. Whether you broke or whether you got money. So stop saying, oh, it's not that hard, baby. But these are the things that we hear. Because our women think that it's okay to minimize our struggle because they feel like we're men, so we should be able to deal with all this shit. And it shouldn't affect us because we're men. My own mother even told me that. Well, you could deal with it. You a man. You could deal with it. Handling Jones, salute, brother. Thank you, Mr. Sutton. The only difference between Ben Roethlisberger and R. Kelly is the fact that Ben Roethlisberger is a white Jew. Good morning, Ella. Welcome to SheepStaysLeepTV. But that needs to stop. We need our black women to understand what's going on in this world. We need y'all to go read some books. So we don't keep hearing that bullshit. We're not going to sit here and act like it's an even playing field for us. Because it's not. All you got to do is ask Shannon Sharp. Ask Jay-Z. Ask R. Kelly. Ask all these guys. Why they're not getting off. Didn't Charlie Sheen, isn't Charlie Sheen a free man? Is Charlie Sheen in jail? I appreciate you, Kendra. Stop stop undermining the black man's struggle. Okay? Stop thinking that the shit that we talk about is like we whining about some shit. Because we're not. We're not. Stop that shit. I'm tired of it. Thank you, my brother Rob. Great example. And it's been like that forever. It's been like that forever. But we need our women to stop that shit, man. Because what you know what that does? And you know what that shows our opposition, our ops? That your woman is not even on your team. For the most part, we can weaponize your woman against you. And this is what the system has been doing. They've been using our women as weapons against us. Some of them know it, most of them don't. Because it's part of the social construct. And that's why they're rewarded the way they are. Because they're doing the job of the op. That's why they get incentives, so they could keep doing it. They could keep doing it. This is, this is not no made up shit. Black women, if y'all was really on one accord and in full cooperation with the black man, do y'all actually think y'all can still be in public housing? Let's just look at the goddamn welfare system. You can't get no benefits if a nigga in the house. That's why back in the day, my moms used to make my pops leave. Yo, go stay out for a couple hours. Or come back the next day. This shit been happening for years. Oh, it's a nigga around? Well, we gonna cut your benefits. Because that nigga could buy food. That nigga could pay half your rent. You see? So there's a reward in being a single mother. Your ass get free housing, you get free food. But the moment a man show up, well, you no longer meet the requirements, black woman. You no longer meet the requirements. Why you no longer meet the requirements? Because when there's a man around, the first thing the white man think is, well, obviously he needs to be a man and take care of what he needs to take care of. So you don't need white daddy, you got black daddy. Oh, and by the way, if Black daddy is one of your children's fathers, and you been getting all of this welfare. We gonna make that nigga pay us back. That nigga owe us. Which further does what? Put that black man in a hole. See, we gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Understand, black woman, that you're just spoils of war. They can take you and our children because we're compromised. We're defeated. And if you're aiding and embedding them and doing what they're doing to us by accepting their talking points, like saying we're all even, we're all equal, when you know that's bullshit, because when I raise my voice in the house, the white neighbor's gonna call the police. But they not gonna call the police on that white man until that white woman run outside butt-ass naked bleeding. But if me and my woman arguing and I raise my voice, they're gonna call the police and say there's a fight. See, when black men assert their authority, we're being aggressive. Notice I said assert. See, when a black man is assertive, we're considered aggressive. When there's totally two different things. So because I raise my voice, I'm aggressive. See, black women, y'all are taught this by white men. Y'all are taught this. That's not a fact. When somebody raised their voice, they're being aggressive. So what about when I raise my voice at the basketball game? Am I being aggressive then? Huh? When I'm saying, go, Pack, go! I'm not being aggressive then, right? See, y'all, we got to pay attention. And see, understand that when you continue to undermine our struggle, you says to the ops, let's turn it up on them some more. Let's turn it up on him some more. Let's turn the heat up on his ass. See, don't be a willing participant in the demise of your man. Let me repeat that. Don't be a willing participant in your men's demise. Like I said a few minutes ago, some of our women don't understand what they're doing, but some of them do. And to the women who don't know what they're doing, when your man is telling you what you're doing, pay attention, take heed. He's not complaining. You see, because I've been around other groups of men. Because my father, you know, he's had a decent career. So I've been around big time white guys. They women don't talk to them like that. Their women don't degrade them, and they don't talk to them like that. Oh, you just complaining. You just ain't doing enough. They don't talk to them like that. Because they understand that if other men see that, that gives the other group of men a chance to come and say, well, I can infringe on this relationship. See, I hear a lot of people say, oh, we're at war, we're at war, we're at war, but can't pay attention to the signs. Shout out to my brother Gad. So if we're at war, right, do you think undermining and psychologically and emotionally beating down your soldiers, do you think they're going to perform the way they're supposed to? If you constantly undermine and emotionally and mentally beat down a little boy, what type of man do you expect him to be? What do you expect him to be? How powerful, how authoritative do you expect him to be? Good morning, Nicole. Great to see you. And let me just say this too, because I'm tired of hearing this shit too. Oh, black men just want to control women. Let me tell y'all women something. The only motherfuckers who talk that shit is y'all. Because the other groups of women, they understand that they need to be controlled. Because if you don't have order, there's what? Chaos. And men that are cut from a certain cloth, we cannot thrive in chaos. We can't. We can't thrive in chaos, man. We operate at our optimal abilities when we're in a controlled environment. The environment must be controlled by the man. Things must be in order. You know, men, we come in the house, we throw our shit around. This is why men need to be more organized. When you're more organized, you could think clearer. And then in return, ladies, you can get what you want from your man. But if you think you can just be any kind of way and do whatever the fuck you want to do, then you wonder why you're at the bottom. Exactly. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. So stop saying that shit, black woman. Oh, yeah, you just want to control me. Oh, so I just supposed to let you do whatever you want to do. Hence why most of our women are on public assistance and all of these social programs, and they don't mind staying on them because they rather listen to them than listen to you, because there's an incentive. Well, I go to this work program because they paying me $100 a week. See why we got to get our shit right, men? Because we got our women going against us for $100. $100? So you willing to disrespect everything about me being a man because you could go to another nigga and get $100? Because you gonna go to his work program, but let your man in the house have a program for you. First thing you gonna, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. But are you gonna tell the welfare office that? Tell them. They're gonna cut your ass right off. Shout out to my sister Eunice. Peace and love to you. I hope you're feeling much better. Ray Gunn. Shout out to my brother Crew. I see you, bro. So stop that shit, black woman. If you want, how the hell we supposed to be dominant if we can't control shit? Let me repeat that again. How are we supposed to dominate and rule but not control you? Huh? Because there's no incentive for you to be submissive to your man. There's no incentive. There's no reward. There's no material reward. This is why I say a lot of our black women look at black men as a means to an end. You're looked at as a utility. Because if you're not more than an incentive to her, than a utility to her, you with the wrong person. You're with a strag. I'm sorry to say, but you're with a strag, homie. If your woman will only listen to you, because you're going to reward her with something material, that's a strag. See, black women is supposed to be in line with their black men because that is what's going to preserve who we are. That's going to preserve the Negroid race. Oh, for sure. For sure, brother. Indeed. See, understand that cooperation is for our survival. It's not for red bottoms. It's not for Gucci glasses. Okay? It's not so you could drive a Bentley. That's not why you should cooperate and stop undermining your man, black woman. So you could get the new Prada dress. That's not what this shit is for. This is so your ass could survive. And so my children can survive. Stop fucking thinking it's all about you. What Nino Brown said? This shit bigger than Nino Brown. Exactly. This shit bigger than Nino Brown, nigga. So you think when you hear brothers on here talking about this, you think this is just some ego match? This ain't no fucking ego match. How are we gonna survive without cooperation? And later on tonight, I'm gonna come back. Well, later on today, I'm gonna come back and we gonna get into why there's no black community. We gonna get into that. We gonna break it down. See, we won't survive. You won't survive, black woman. Our children won't survive if you don't get on board with your men. If you don't get on board with your men, if you don't start listening to what the fuck your man is telling you, and stop thinking, oh, a nigga can't tell me nothing. See, that type of shit is gonna keep your ass lonely. See, it's a difference between being alone and being lonely. There's a difference. There's a difference. And a lot of y'all gonna be lonely. Because you know what we're starting to do? We're starting to love ourselves again. See, because a lot of good black men, have gotten not just their hearts broke, but have put themselves in the predicament where they're stuck. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, because he was talking about this last night on his show, where a lot of good men put themselves in predicaments where they end up stuck because they're not valuing themselves. They're valuing the woman that they're with more than themselves. And then we wonder why the person you're with don't value you, or you feel like you're not being valued because you're not valuing yourself. We have to begin to put ourselves at the forefront, black men, before everybody, even the goddamn kids, man. And that shit hurt me to say that, but we have to do it, because like I said on my previous streams, we're the commodity. We're the commodity. See, for too long, black men have been allowing and accepting the minimization. We've been accepting this shit. We've been minimized to beta male providers because we've accepted that role. Just because you could pay a motherfucking bill don't make you a man. Let me repeat this to all you trick niggas. To all you niggas offering to pay bills, talking about you red pill. That shit don't make you a man. Because you could pay a bill and pay for some goddamn hair and nails, don't make you a man. Because you're seeking validation in something that you're using for acceptance. You're using your money to validate your manhood. Oh well, I keep my woman looking good. I'm a real nigga. No, you not. No, you not. Cause you don't know how many other niggas when that month you ain't pay for her hair, but she had her hair done. Another nigga could have paid for it, but she told you she paid for it. Dumb nigga. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me looking a little dry. Looking a little dry here, family. You know, it's springtime, man. So you know, a vino. Get y'all some of this. Keep this in y'all pockets, man. If you have like dry skin, this is called Aveeno Active Naturals Skin Relief. And it's fragrance free. So if you got like skin problems like me, you know, it's for that. You know? Make sure my shit is looking all right, you know? You know? Shout out to my brothers, man, cause y'all got me back on my shit, man. Shout out to Kevin Samuel. Shout out y'all got me on my shit, man. You know? Start caring about yourself, man. Start caring about yourself. I appreciate that, reigning woman. I appreciate that. Sure do. And thanks for tuning in. You said, what does BFF mean, brother Rob? It means black female fuckery. Black female fuckery. But yeah, black men. Stop accepting the shit. Stop messing with the birds, man. Leave the birds alone. Leave the birds alone. Little boy over there trying to run the birds off. Leave the birds alone, little homie. Like the birds. But we have to. Akasha got you on them oils? Yeah, man. I mean, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I got off my shit. You know? Push your seat up. Good. So shout out to them brothers, man. But we gotta stop. Like I was saying, man, we stop accepting this shit. Stop accepting it. You know, we gotta love ourselves, man. And we gotta understand